Hey there, welcome to AlaskaFlyFishingGoods.com's online fly tying tutorials. Today I'm going to show you how to use schlappen to make a collar. Schlappen is a great feather to use. It's got a nice webbiness to it that you can kind of take out and get long individual barbules to lay back against like a marabou fly to make a nice contrasting colored collar. First off, you got to prep your feather, and what we're going to do is we're going to look for the bend in the feather where the kind of the curve gets a little bit too big. You see up here, you can bend it into a nice tight radius so you can get it around a fly shank, whereas down here, not so much. It's going to tear and break. So we're going to go up here and pinch down on the main quill, and we're going to pull off these little barbules like so. Strip them down on both sides, make it easier to work with. Okay. And then, like I said, it's really webby. The barbules tend to stick together. So what you want to do is you want to run the whole feather through a piece of Velcro, or you can use your thumbnail, kind of like so. And you're breaking those little hooks. They kind of like the hooks that stick the barbules together. So when you pull it out, they'll kind of come out a little bit like so. Like all feathers, there's a top and a bottom. The top side that you see when you're looking at the bird is the shiny side, and that side is kind of convex. It sort of looks like that, you know, when you're looking at it like so. And this is the underside, the dull side, the cupped side I like to call it. And when we're working with these kind of feathers, you always want to keep the cup side down, because that'll push the natural tendency of the feather has that bend in it there, and that'll keep that up and against the collar instead of keeping it sticking out in front. So once we've got our feathers stripped down to the point we're going to use it, you want to peel everything backwards like so a little bit, so you get a nice tie-in spot up here at the top. Then we're going to lay that cup side down with the tip of the feather towards the eye of the hook. Take up a little thread in our bobbin, and we're going to take a couple wraps here, 3 wraps, and then you're going to take that tip, fold it back, and make 1 or 2 wraps, and then move your thread out of the way. You're going to take that tip and just one little quick pop, and that's going to get that thing off of there. So then with the cup facing the rear of the fly, you're going to kind of fold the feather back like so. Then once you get it, you kind of squeeze it. Once you get the barbs all facing the right direction, you want to kind of grab the ends of the barbs and stroke them backwards as you're wrapping forward here. You'll probably get about 6 turns out of this one, which is probably adequate coverage for a piece of marabou this size here. There's 3, 4, yeah, 5's good enough. We'll stop right there. So you want to take 1 wrap around that, take another, and then you want to pull to snug everything up against the hook shank. 1 or 2 more wraps. Clip it nice and close. Then you want to take your feather comb, kind of brush it like that a little bit, pull the barbs apart. And that's how you make a nice contrasting color for a fly.